I'm not even supposed to like Jordans. YouTube family, what up though? If you didn't know, I'm DJ Swavor, and this is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. If you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, and go ahead and hit that bell button right next to it. Also, if you haven't already, be sure you're giving the kid a follow on all the major social media platforms. I could have swore like a year ago, I said I was never buying Jordans. Forget all that though, because on this episode of Ottoman Box Openings, we're gonna be taking a look at the Paris Saint Germain Air Jordan 5. I swear there is nothing better than a dope Air Jordan 5 sneaker. And that segues perfectly into my question for y'all on this video. In the entire Jordan brand roster, what is your absolute favorite Jordan brand sneaker silhouette? My two favorite Jordan brand sneaker silhouettes are undisputable. It's the Jordan 3 and the Jordan 5. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, bruh. The Jordan 3 really needs no explanation. That is arguably one of the most iconic Jordan brand sneakers to ever release. Not to mention, Jordan 3s look fly with literally anything you put on. And the Jordan 5 is super dope to me because of one person, Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm old enough to have been around when the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air first aired on TV. The only sneaker you really saw Will Smith rocking was the Jordan 5 sneaker. Being that I was a kid that was enamored with Will Smith when that show first premiered, seeing that Jordan 5 sneaker silhouette just kind of stuck with me all throughout my life. For Will Smith alone, the Jordan 5 will always have a special place in my heart. Now within the past year, I've been showing a lot of love to Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s might be the most iconic sneaker silhouette on the Jordan brand roster. Not to mention, a pair of Jordan 1s look absolutely fresh with a crispy pair of jeans, bruh. Even though I'm starting to love the Jordan 1, the Jordan 3 and the Jordan 5 will always be my top two. But of course, I want to know y'all's opinion on the matter. Let me know down in the comment section, what is your absolute favorite Jordan brand sneaker silhouette? And when you let me know what your favorite sneaker silhouette is, be sure to tell us all exactly why that is your favorite sneaker silhouette. Hit that comment section up right now and let us all know what sneaker silhouette on the Jordan brand roster is your absolute favorite. But on the real though, if any of y'all say anything past the Jordan 10, I'm roasting. Facts. While y'all are hitting that comment section up, let's go ahead and take a look at this dope pair of sneakers. Now, if you didn't already know, Paris Saint Germain is a super popular soccer club over in Europe. The fact that a basketball sneaker company is doing a collab with a soccer club is kind of weird and dope at the same time. I really truly thought this sneaker was going to be a little bit harder to cop, but obviously a lot of people really weren't feeling this sneaker for some odd reason. Nonetheless, we got it right here on this Ottoman, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. And this right here is the Paris Saint Germain Air Jordan 5. Now that I'm seeing this sneaker for the first time in hand, I'm in love, for real. This sneaker is so damn fire. This sneaker for sure gives you the black metallic colorway vibes. That could be a reason why a lot of people decided to pass on this sneaker. I mean, if you already got the black metallic 5s, I understand why you would pass on this sneaker because it almost looks exactly the same. Same or not, this sneaker is super dope in hand. The majority of the upper is comprised of this black nubuck material. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all though. This nubuck material isn't the best I've ever felt in my life. I can already tell that there might be a chance that this toe box creases horribly. Another dope touch is the word Paris written underneath the plastic cage on the side panel of the sneaker. As you can see, the A in the word Paris is substituted by the Jumpman logo. Now, a lot of Jordan 5s have the number 23 on the heel portion of the sneaker because Michael Jordan wore the number 23. Duh. But on this particular sneaker, they have the number 75, which represents the region of Europe that Paris is in. The midsole on this Paris Saint Germain Air Jordan 5 is pretty much exactly the same as the midsole on the black metallic 5. You have the white shark teeth with the black speckle paint on top of that, as well as the translucent midsole on the bottom. Now, the rear portion of the sneaker is by far the dopest part of the shoe if you ask me. Instead of the normal Nike Air logo that you would find on the Jordan 5, they replaced it with this Paris Saint Germain logo with the Jumpman logo inside of that. You also have this red, white, and black strip on the back of the sneaker, which are the Paris Saint Germain colors. You won't find anything like this on another Jordan 5. The inside of the sneaker pretty much mirrors the outside of the sneaker. The majority of the upper is comprised of black nubuck, a black midsole with the white shark teeth and the translucent midsole with the word Paris written underneath the plastic cage. I swear an Air Jordan 5 isn't complete if it doesn't have that clear plastic lace lock on the laces. The tongue of this sneaker is an R3M, so when a flash hits this sneaker, it's gonna light up like a light show, bruh. Inside of that 3M material on the tongue is a black Jumpman logo. I normally don't give a damn about the bottom of a sneaker, but on this particular sneaker, I gotta show y'all the details. Inside of the translucent portion of the bottom sole is that same Paris Saint-Germain logo that you found on the rear portion of the sneaker with the Jumpman logo on the inside. The left sneaker looks completely like the right sneaker, so there's no point in me pulling that sneaker out and repeat myself all over again. And for the most part, that explains this Paris Saint-Germain Air Jordan 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this sneaker an easy 9. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here right now. This might be the dopest Air Jordan sneaker to release in 2018. Straight up, bruh. This sneaker is that fire. And if anybody tells you this sneaker isn't fire, you might want to ask them what kind of drugs they've been taking. For real. This sneaker sold out completely when it released this past Saturday, but for some odd reason, the resale market value for this sneaker is barely over retail. That is straight up crazy to me, and I honestly don't understand why that's the case. This sneaker retailed for $225, but I'm only seeing the resale value for this size 13 around $230 to $240. $10 over retail for a super dope collab. It's some confusing times that we live in right now. So if you really want this sneaker, hop on the resale market and I'm sure you can find your size for a reasonable price. I'm telling y'all, this sneaker might make me consider booking a flight to Paris. And this is the Paris Saint-Germain Air Jordan 5. I know a little while ago I said I wasn't into Jordans, but I'm glad I hopped back on that Jordan train just in the nick of time. I'm super hyped to have these in my collection, and I got a weird feeling that down the line, a lot of people are gonna be mad they passed on this pair. Mark my words, bruh. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button, smash that like button for me, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit that bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I'm DJ Swavor. This was another episode of Ottoman Box Openings, and until next time, peace.